Hey guys, it's your friend, author LA. I've been away for a little bit. Life has been lifing, but I am actually right now reading a book that is actually pretty challenging for me to read, but I really want to finish this book because, first of all, it's very well written. It is very interesting. It's a historical fiction novel about the first Black Academy Award winner for Best Supporting Actress, Hattie McDaniel. And so an author, Rashonda Tate, has written this novel, and I was excited about it. I like historical fiction novels, and I also like Rashonda Tate. She's a longtime author in the author Black community. She is best friends with one of the writers that I look up to, Victoria Christopher Murray, also my soror of Delta Sigma Theta. But I had gone to, Rashonda was doing a book tour. She came to Detroit, to the Detroit Public Library. So I made sure that I was in the house to get my book because I had not purchased the book yet, even though I have had every intention, to purchase it and read it. But I figured since she was coming in town, I should go to the book signing, get my book signed, read the book. The only problem with doing that is because when you go to a book signing and you have not read the book, you're going to hear some things about the book that, as they call them, spoiler alerts, unintentional spoiler alerts. But, that's the risk that you take when you go to the book signing before you read the book. So I went to the book signing, and not only did I do that, then Victoria Christopher Murray, my daughter always laughs at me because I always say Victoria's full name when I talk about her. I don't know why I do it. I might as well throw the soror one there. Soror Victoria Christopher Murray. But anyway, Victoria hosted a virtual book talk, maybe like the Monday after the signing. So I, of course, I always want to be in the house, when two of the authors that I aspire to have a similar career to theirs, I want to participate, so I jumped on the call. So they really kind of talked about some things in this book. And so the main thing that came out of the talk was that Hattie McDaniel had a very troubled life. She had it hard, in the Hollywood industry, in the Black community, because of the types of roles that she was playing. And so she was just really catching it, like from the NAACP's at that time, their president, Walter White, and he was either the president or he was the national secretary or something like that. But he was just giving her a hard time. And as I'm reading this book, it's just hard, reading this book and just knowing that she just went through so much, that she was trying to be a credit to her race, opening doors for other Black authors that were coming behind her. With her being a heavier set woman, darker complexion skin, she kind of got typecast, to being a servant, being a maid. And, a lot of the community, that didn't want Black people being, portraying those types of roles, they were mad at her and other actors like her for portraying the roles. But from her standpoint and the other actors like her, they're trying to make a living, and if those are the types of roles that they were able to get and they chose to be actors and actresses, I totally get it. That's why they would, continue to do those roles and try to, as Hattie was saying throughout this novel, trying to make change from the inside, but I just hate the fact that as I'm reading this, it's like at every turn, it's just something negative again. You know, she makes one triumph, you know, gets assigned a role that she wants, and then boom, the role is what happened. One of her movies, she got this role that she wanted, and then Pearl Harbor happened. So the movie was kind of, they weren't pushing movies at that time because the country didn't know if they should be entertaining the rest of the world while the countrymen were out fighting for our country. You know, and then when the movie finally did get released, she got some bad flack from it. And then one of the scenes that she had in there that she was really proud of, I think they removed it from the movie. So that's on her work life. She had just as many issues with her personal life in terms of her relationships. That hit home to me because Lord have mercy. You know, when we're out here trying to, you know, find love and keep love, and sometimes you just feel like, I just can't get a break. You know, I got this man, I thought he was a good guy, and then the longer we're involved and you find out they're not so good. And so that's where I am with this book. I'm going to show it to you because I'm actually on my lunch break, or I'm on a break at work. And so I decided to come to one of my favorite spots at the university that I work at to sit and do some reading. Let me show you the spot, y'all. See that? They already got the waterfalls or the the fountains out. I love it. So when I walked out of the library today, my intention was just to get some fresh air, but I brought my book with me because I knew I wanted to read. And I was like, well, I guess I got to walk over to my favorite walking spot or my favorite sitting spot. I sit right here on this bench, and I'm going to do some reading. So I am almost done. Let me see if you see where my bookmark is. Yep, that's what I have left. So I am hoping to finish this book within the next day. Hopefully, like by tomorrow, I'll be done. And, you know, then I want to move on to the other book that I have that I plan to read, which I've had this book for a while. It's The First Ladies Club. That's the historical fiction novel that was written by Victoria Christopher Murray and Marie Benedict. This is their second time writing a historical fiction novel together. And this is about two women, Mary McLeod Bethune and the wife of President Roosevelt, Eleanor Roosevelt, their friendship. And, you know, I'm interested in seeing how that came about. I started that book a little while ago, and then I put it down. That's how I read these days. It's like you start a book, get distracted, put it down, and I just hadn't picked it back up. I've been doing a lot of audio. I was going to do the audio for Queen of Sugar Hill, but it's through my library app. You know, they have the library apps, Libby and Hoopla, and you can get ebooks and audiobooks there with your library card. Library tip there. But it was like a wait for this particular book. So since I already have it and I was reading through it, I just decided not to wait on the hold. So I'm going to keep reading, and then I'm going to jump into the next book from Victoria Christopher Murray. That's it, y'all. Till next time.